Let's get one thing straight, right from the jump. This is not a story about a company that simply outsmarted its rivals and won the game. Nope. This is about something else entirely.
See, the whole idea of them winning kind of misses the point. That's the wrong word, the wrong frame.
It's more like they finished the race.
Long before anyone else even heard the starting pistol. Imagine showing up for a friendly 5K, only to find out one runner already owns the track, the finish line, and the shoes on your feet.
So here's the key takeaway, the thing you have to understand. Alphabet isn't just another player at the table. It is the casino. And everyone else? Well, we're just sliding our chips across the felt, praying the house doesn't take it all.
So how in the world did we get here? Because the most stunning part of this whole thing isn't just what Alphabet did, it's what we did. How we all together literally volunteered for this reality.
The source material we're digging into today asks a really blunt question, almost like it's looking you right in the eye. Buddy, how did you think this was going to go? We handed the keys to our entire lives over to a search engine.
And what do we hand over? Oh, just everything. Our home addresses, our secret insecurities we type in at 2 a.m., those weird medical symptoms, our political rants, our shopping addictions, our location down to the foot. Every single thought we were too embarrassed to say out loud, we just gave it away. For free.
And this slide just nails it. Alphabet didn't have to pull off some great data heist. We gift-wrapped it, put a pretty little bow on it, and clicked, I agree, without a second thought.
Okay, so how do they build this thing? Let's break down the pillars of the empire. But don't think of these as products. They're more like instruments of control.
First up, the crown jewel, search. We tend to think of it as a neutral library of all human knowledge. It's not. It's more like a nightclub with a very picky bouncer. It doesn't just find answers, it decides which answers you're allowed to see. It curates your reality.
Then you have YouTube. It's basically a massive psychological experiment that knows you better than your own therapist. You pop on for one quick video, and 3 hours later, the algorithm has you deep in a rabbit hole you never even knew existed. And when a real threat like TikTok comes along, Alphabet just absorbs its powers and creates Shorts. Total domination.
And let's not forget Chrome. That browser you're probably using right now, it's not a window to the internet. It's more like a real-time MRI of your brain. Every click, every pause, every typo, it's all being logged to build a scarily accurate model of who you are.
And please, for anyone who still thinks they're safe using incognito mode, let's be crystal clear. That little icon doesn't hide you from Alphabet. It's just you raising a little flag that tells their servers, hey, I'm doing something embarrassing right now.
And finally, you have Gmail and Maps to fill in all the blanks. One knows your plans, your relationships, and your purchases before you've even processed them. The other is a surveillance program we happily carry in our pockets, all in exchange for finding the nearest coffee shop.
So what's the point of all this? What's the giant engine humming away behind the curtain? It's brutally simple. Take every single human impulse, curiosity, fear, desire, boredom, and turn it into cold, hard cash.
This brings us to a really harsh way of reframing our role in all of this. We aren't the customer here. We're not even the user. We're the product being sold. Or, as the source puts it, way more bluntly, we're livestock. Not in an evil way, just a profitable one.
And this is why the whole idea of competition just feels off. Other companies, they build products. They build really cool toys. But Alphabet, they build the entire ecosystem. They build the sandbox that all the other toys have to play in.
And that right there leads to the final stage, the checkmate. Alphabet has made the leap from just being a company to becoming essential infrastructure. You don't compete with the power grid. You don't offer a rival to the water supply. You just plug in.
So let me just ask you, point blank, for real, could you actually unplug?
I mean, really think about it. Try to get through one single day with no maps, no search, no Gmail, no YouTube, no Drive or Docs for work, no Chrome. How would you even function?
In today's world, going without Alphabet isn't living off the grid. It's living in a cave. And this next huge frontier, AI, that's not the next battle to be fought. It's a battlefield Alphabet planted its flag on a decade ago.
And that's the final idea to leave you with. They didn't have to conquer us. We surrendered, piece by piece, in exchange for convenience. We wanted easy answers, endless entertainment, and constant connection. And in the process, we built a digital god. And now, we worship at its search bar.